So ChatGPT has now a memory feature and it's pretty useful. And in today's video, I'll be showing you 3 different ways of how you can use that memory feature to your advantage when it comes to better SEO articles that rank. So let's first see what the fuss is all about. In my case, I actually needed a VPN. The European VPN that I was using did not work. The US VPN did. So when you go to your settings, you would now get this personalization tab on which you have custom instructions still, which I turned off a long time ago because I was tired of turning it on and off constantly. But now you have a memory feature, and since I have some of the things that I'll be discussing today stored in the memory, I can now press manage and I can see 3 different things. For now, I want you to memorize the brand voice in brackets, then the more helpful in brackets, and then the super outline in brackets. And the memory feature works real simple. You can write anything that you want ChatGPT to remember. And from what I know, that memory is stored differently to your chats. So no matter how many chats you have open, or even if you have closed or deleted some of your chats, your memory will be still there at your disposal. So let's say I want this information about me to be remembered. Vlad Ivanov is the owner of the WordsAtScale YouTube channel about SEO and AI that has just crossed 20,000 subs. Thanks for that, actually. Remember, you need to be using GPT-4 for that. It won't work with GPT 3.5. So now it says memory updated. Got it, Vlad Ivanov, it's YouTube channel, WordsAtScale, blah blah blah. Now if you open a new chat and ask who is Vlad Ivanov, this is the response we're going to get. Vlad Ivanov is the owner of the WordsAtScale YouTube channel, which focuses on topics related to SEO and AI. The channel has recently achieved the milestone of reaching 20,000 subscribers. And if we go back to settings and then personalization and then manage memory, this will be stored here, which I can delete. And I'll do just that. I will delete this information because it won't be useful for my use cases. But today we're going to be discussing 3 different ways of using this memory feature. And to me, it works in a similar fashion, or it should work in a similar fashion to your GPTs. So basically, there are different functions that you have previously stored in your memory that you can call upon. And this, I think, is the future of this memory feature. So I'll be showing you a little sequence. The first one will be generate a super outline in brackets. Generate a super outline for, you guessed it, can docs eat longer, and see what happens. Creating a super outline for an article titled Can Docs Eat Longer involves developing a detailed structure that not only answers the main question but also educates the reader on related topics. Here is how we could structure this article. Introduction. What is Longan? How can dogs safely eat Longan? Benefits, risks. How to safely introduce Longan to a dog's diets. Alternatives, expert opinions, conclusions. It will then suggest some further resources or call to actions, or even additional sections. So this is the super outline, and this is based on my Outline Genius, although this is a trimmed down version of that. Next, we can call upon a second function that we stored, which is our preferred brand voice. And I just took one of the 3 of my preferred writing styles from my Helpful Content Mastery course, which is only $97. And you get 4 GPTs for free, you get lifetime access, you get huge discounts, and also an AI Detection Ninja course for free. An amazing course, very popular. So I just took one of those writing styles, I stored them in a memory. And now when I say write me a 2,000 word article based on the above outline using my brand voice, and brand voice is going to be in brackets. And now see the magic unfold. Now this communication style or writing style employs very simple English, short sentences, very to the point delivery, and the readability of this writing style is amazing. It is usually between grade 5 to 9 Hemingway. And this article is still being written based on this amazing, thorough outline. And if you wanted to get like a proper article, you would still use that brand voice function calling, but you would write section by section, but the approach would be exactly the same. So let's just copy this, go back to Hemingway, Paste this in, and this is grade 6 readability. Grade 6, which is amazing. Finally, the last use case, make the above article more helpful. And more helpful is going to be in brackets once again. To make the article Candoxit longer and more helpful, we can enhance it with additional research, statistics, and case studies, as well as incorporate useful visualizations. Here's a revised and expanded version of the article. And this function is going to research the subject and add a few bits and pieces that were previously not there to make it even more helpful. So we got a nutritional profile that we didn't have before. We got an expert opinion from Dr. Jane Peterson. We are being suggested an infographic. We can reference a case study. We are even suggested a quiz called "Is this fruit safe for my dog?" These are all the things you can incorporate in your article. And before we go, I'll show you the actual prompts. So once again, personalization, manage. So this is it, 3 amazing use cases. So the first one is your outline. You can say that whenever I say super outline, do the following, and then you describe your steps that you usually follow in creating the outline. Then you can pick and choose whatever brand voice you want. You can search through my channel and use some of my brand voice prompts that I had shared previously, which you can mimic basically any writing style. You can say, write an article based on my brand voice, and brand voice is going to be used in brackets. And finally, whenever you want to make something more helpful is in brackets, it's going to research the subject even more and suggest a few things to add. In the backend prompt, I basically say that whenever I ask you to make something more helpful, research the material, suggest case studies, statistics, relevant data, visualizations to make everything more helpful for the reader. Hope this was helpful. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.